Hey, what's going on with y'all? Fellas, ladies, what's good? It's good to see y'all. And as usual, it's definitely good to be back. It's been like two, three days or something shit like that. I don't know, not that long, right? Whatever, I'm back. That's all that matters, right? Now I want to please forgive me for the lighting and shit like that in the car, because I'm sitting in the parking lot at my job waiting to get put on for a job, which ain't gonna happen today because Monday and Tuesday in my area it rained. Tuesday was kind of like iffy. It was like raining on, like foggy, and it was a little showery outside. So it's like I didn't go into work Tuesday because I know what happened Monday. Monday was the same exact thing that's happening right now. And once I'm sitting in this car waiting for work to happen, waiting for call outs. My job, a lot of people tend to call out. But because it was Monday and Tuesday, it was raining outside, ain't nobody calling out. Everybody need work. People, like the hours around this time in December, they get real fucking slow. So because it gets slow, I gotta sit around, wait for work to come and grace me. So I ain't got much to do except chill here. My job's a chill spot, for the most part. Now I'm on standby. Now, it was funny because I was the first person that initiated this shit. Because I was like, you know what? I was talking to my homeboy outside, right? I like to call him Kareem Saeed from Oz. His name's something different, but I don't like to be talking about people's names because they hey man, you saw me on a video, man. What's up, nigga? Nah. I just like his name, Kareem Saeed, right? It's very similar to that name. It rhymes with Saeed. So think of all the different words and shit that rhyme with Saeed. That's just his nigga's name. So, but he kind of looks like Kareem Saeed, a little bit like the smaller, shorter version with no money and not an actor type shit. Kareem Saeed. So I'm like, what's good, baby? What you been doing here? Like, he worked last night, so he's technically finna be on a double shift, but I can't get one shift. Even though you ain't working, he said they took him off the schedule, whatever. Which you should be taking on the schedule if you work on a double shift when it can't nobody get one day at work. So they did the right thing there, but taking him off the shift, ain't nobody had a replacement for your shift that you should be working right now. I'm waiting here for like 2 hours. I'm made till 4 hours, get my 4 hour minimum, or even if it's before that shit, I'm out of here. And just bounce and just do my other side gig and get some money that way. Then I got a full day at work. 4 hours on the other job, 4 hours here. I'm sitting here chilling, doing YouTube videos in the car. You know, and I love this job because I can do shit like that. This is the perfect job for a motherfucker who is going through mental shit and don't know how to adjust yet to talking to people anti-socially. You don't know how to get along or fit in. You know, it's funny. I was sitting in the car. This has happened last week at this same job, right? We was about an hour away from because we travel. We don't just be in one spot. We got all the work in this hemisphere. We got it all, and we be going all over the place, man. So we was out about an hour and some change away, in the middle of the country in the woods, trees and shit everywhere. I was gonna turn around the camera and show y'all the trees around here, but I don't wanna like, whatever, but trees everywhere, nowhere to go, we trapped. And I'm right next to, these people got farms, rich motherfuckers. If you own a farm, you got some kind of bread. Most of the time, right? Not everybody, but let's say half of them that own farms got bread, right? For you to even own a farm, you have to have some form of bread, or your family has bread, correct? It don't mean that you rich, but there's money in the family. There's wealth from having a farm, right? But I see this shit. I be like, damn, I be looking at this shit. I be wanting a farm, man. I wish I had me some cows, some bulls, or some not pig. I mean, I would have pigs, but I've seen a lot of horror stories about pigs on these serial killers that be killing their victims and they cut them up into little pieces and they feed them to the hogs. Because Pigs eat anything. They'll eat that shit. They'll eat human remains. They don't know. They're like, oh shit, so I guess it's food, I'll eat it. They don't know any better, I guess. They'll eat the fuck out of you and devour you. You know? I seen a video where the dude had his finger cut off and they fed it right to the hog. And he watched his finger get like cut off and eaten at the same time. Hey, what was the website? Hey, you gotta find it on your own, baby. You gotta use your little VPN, find it on your own. Don't ask me. You wanna see that sick, disgusting shit? You do it on your own time. I'm not promoting any websites. I'm not promoting Best Gore. Speaking of Best Gore, since that's the most mainstream, disgusting website out there, reading the comments, you think YouTube got bad comments. People on there are anonymous as hell, man. They be on there talking psychopath shit, making fun of the victims that got their head cut off. They be like, yeah, I guess he won't do that again, huh? You're like, give me your arm, man. Like, give me a leg. Come on, give me a hand, man. They can just cut off his arms, legs, and feet and everything and just decapitated him while he was alive. The most brutal video I ever seen, I've seen 2 brutal videos on the internet. You might have seen these shits too. One, it was one dude who got his legs, both his legs cut off individually with a sharp ass knife about this small. He did it like a surgeon. He knew exactly where to cut off the leg. Pow! Took it off. Took the leg, beat him with it. Pow! Pow! Shut up. He was like, and I read the comments. I was going through the comments and somebody was like, anyone speak Spanish now. I guess it's the same thing in our language, how when we speak or people are speaking in a certain type of slang that another person who doesn't speak slang can't understand it. And you should probably listen to Big L's song, Ebonics, if you don't know anything about slang. Listen to a song by Big L called Ebonics. It'll teach you all the slang you need to learn if you don't know shit about that. You know, dope ass song. But they'll do something like that and cut somebody's leg off and they saying, I ain't do it. He scream, I ain't do this shit, I ain't do it. It wasn't me, it wasn't me. And who the fuck are you to say that maybe it wasn't him? Did he do these things? I hope he did it to the right person. But it's really hard to say if he did it to the right person or not. Was this the right victim? You can only guess and assume. It's only up to assume, man. They hope this was the right guy. Because they took his legs and they took his arms off and they beheaded him at the end. But they didn't show the beheading, but it was obviously they was going to behead him. The camera cut off. It was like a 5-minute video. And these guys be using like cheap ass phones with like shit that you can't track as easily. Flip phones and stuff like that. I don't know. And they record their shit with that. I've been watching videos like that for a long time. It made me be like, you know what? I ain't never gonna do no stupid shit like that. I ain't never gonna owe people money. If I do, I'm gonna pay them when I'm supposed to pay them. If that's the consequence of me not paying you, I'm gonna pay you. Trust me. Message already heard, loud and clear. I seen it. But yeah, I was out all the way out town. I was about to go to a fight with this dude. Now, it was a stupid reason why we was arguing. It was in the middle of nowhere in the country ass area. Now, this is why I'm telling you this shit, because this is why I made myself not fight his ass. He was with his boy too. His boy was working with us, but they were boys. They've been working together like the past 2 months on the same ticket for a while. So they're cool with each other. They like each other a lot, clearly. He goes, yo, you good? He asked me that the first time. He said, you good? And I'm cool with this dude. He's like the first dude I talked to at the job. We worked the same day. We started the same day. You good? I was like, yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm just, I'm good. Don't worry about me. I'm good. I'm not doing anything that should make you ask me constantly if I'm good. You may say I'm over exaggerating, but when someone keeps asking me if I'm good, I don't know if anyone that's living under a rock knows this shit or not, but people will tell you all the time, "Are you good?" When you do some shit, you trip over something like that, you acting crazy, you drunk or whatever, you good? You alright, man? You good? That shit means a lot of different things other than, are you good? And I might have took it to heart that day, but he was like, yo, man, he asked me for the third time or the fourth time. He's like, hey, what's up, man? You good? I was like, yeah, man, I'm good, man. I waited for a second. I said, why you keep asking me if I'm good, man? And this is where it started, man. I knew it was going to be a fight because once I start, I can't stop. I said, why you keep asking me if I'm good? I'm just asking you, man. You know what I'm saying? You feel like you're moving a little slow. Because now I need to know the answer. Because now you're going to tell me why you're moving a little slow, man. But I'm not going to, I'm fucking moving slow, man. I'm waiting for you to go in front of me. Because what I did was I stopped. I got out the car. They was getting on me because I couldn't jump into the truck. The truck was like this high. I couldn't jump into there like on the first try. I would like try to get in there. My leg would be laying out there. And I'm like, I got big feet. I got 14 size feet. When I wear boots, I wear 15s. I got a 5'9" figure wearing 15 shoes. Jumping into cars like that without a handle, it's kind of hard for me to get into that shit. So it might take me 1 or 2 tries. I got these pants on and shit. These are pants over other pants too. Sweater. This guy is like 5'6". Little guy. You can't jump in the car? He's 5'6". Other guy don't gotta jump in the car. He got the, he's on the driver's seat. He got the stairs and they got the handle. Other dude I was with can jump in the car, man. I don't know how he is, what shape he's in, or whatever the fuck he is. Why does that matter? So I got offended by him asking me that shit. So, what's up, man? When you ask me, what the fuck is it? We start arguing and shit, man. Fuck you, nigga. What's good? He back up. He's like taking off his jacket and shit. And I started to think, I said, as soon as he did that shit, now, I wasn't scared by any means. Please believe that. I was not scared. But when he did that shit, I was like, damn, I got jumped by 3 people 6 months ago because it's the same shit that happened like this. I was outnumbered. The dude was defending him. He was yelling at me. He was like, yo, man, what the fuck was going on? And when I saw he was defending him, I was like, okay, I can't fight him because I'm going to get jumped. So I chose not to fight him instead. So whatever. And we was really going to go at it, man. This motherfucker was taking his shirt off, and I was just like, nah. That was the first time I stopped myself from fighting. I knew it was stupid. I was in the woods. I was in the middle of nowhere. These motherfuckers can fuck me up. Imagine if I get beat up. We got to wait for how long for somebody to come and pick us up? To take me home or whatever, take me back to the office. We're an hour and a half away. So I think I did the right decision by not fighting the fool. I try to do my thing, and I try to stay away from shit like that, but every now and then shit like that happens and I can't stop it. You know. My boss has been out there twice. He walked by one time, he walked out the second time, so I'm like, I'm gonna go back in the office. And like I said, I don't know if I told you, I started picking up trash when I was here because I'm on standby, right? I started picking up trash, and when I did that shit, I wanted to do that to let him know that I've been here, so you can pay me for like working like half a day or whatever you're gonna pay me for if I'm not gonna work today. And when I did that shit, I influenced everybody else to start working. Like I got people over here walking around picking up trash and shit. I'm like, man, I just did that shit because I was bored, man. I wanted to make him know that I was here. I ain't trying to start a revolution about this shit. Whatever. We come together one way, whether through verbal communication or through sign language, we come together one way or another. You know, and sometimes a fight can make y'all become best friends. After that shit, I patted her. I said, yo, don't worry about it. I'm tripping. It's my fault. I'm the one that's taking that shit to heart, and I shouldn't have been. I'm sorry. It's not because I'm scared of the fool by any means. It ain't got nothing to do with him. Ain't got nothing to do with him being short or anything like that. It's just the fact that it's just what's stupid is stupid, and I can get jumped. I'm outnumbered. I'm in the middle of nowhere. I can lose my job. He lost his job before. The other place he worked at from getting into a fight too. I'm like, dog, why you gonna do this shit again? That's why I knew he was ready to fight, because he already lost his job before over a fight, and he is a gang member. He over here hollering out Crips or whatever he talking about. I don't care about that shit. That's what you do. But I don't need no beef with no fucking Crips, especially at my job where he sees me every day. He can find my address. Every time we get text in the morning, he got my phone number. He can hit me up if he wants to. So that was the first time I think I backed down to a fight in like at least 10 years. Like that, it felt like a fight was coming, and I honestly backed down. I said, you know what? I'm not gonna do this shit with you. I was tripping. Hopefully you accept this apology. If you don't, then I would have fought him. But if you didn't, if you did, I'm ending up where I'm at right now. Still at my job, still able to make money, income for my family and for my life and to take care of myself. And sometimes you just gotta be humble. Bitch, be humble. And then, bitch, be humble. Nah, that was my shit. Remember them days, man. Bitch, be humble. Well, y'all take it easy out there. Y'all be safe. And make sure to holler at your boy in the next one. Peace.